4 Shocking Betrayals by Paul Heyman. The first betrayal. During 2002, Brock Lesnar is a beast.
Nobody can beat me!
Undefeated, unstoppable, and the youngest WWE champion at that time. And right next to him is so-called mentor cum manager Paul Heyman. Lesnar was steering through the roster like it was nothing, but what happens when your student becomes too strong? At Survivor Series 2002, Brock is defending the title against the Big Show. Out of nowhere, in the middle of the match, Heyman turns on him. The same man who built Brock from day one suddenly helps Big Show win the match. Lesnar loses his title and his undefeated streak. Here comes the question why? Because Paul Heyman didn't want to manage the unstoppable, he wanted to control it, and when he couldn't control Lesnar anymore, he cashed out cold-blooded. The second betrayal. Let's rewind to 2013. Punk and Heyman were untouchable. Punk were WWE champion for over 400 days. Heyman was his mentor, so-called best friend. But then came Money in the Bank. CM Punk climbing the ladder, fingertips on the briefcase. Out of nowhere, Paul Heyman slams a ladder into Punk's back over and over. The arena was in shock. Punk was stunned. Why? Because Heyman saw Punk slipping and decided to move on. The third betrayal. It was 2022. Brock Lesnar was back on top. WWE champion and once again a dominant force. But something felt off. Paul Heyman, his longtime manager, wasn't quite the same. One week he is walking out beside Brock like old times. The next he is skeptically close to Roman Reigns, the self-proclaimed tribal chief. Whispers of betrayal lingered in the air, but nothing concrete yet. Then came Royal Rumble 2022. Brock defending the WWE Championship against Bobby Lashley. He is moments away from stealing the win. Out of nowhere, Roman Reigns shows up, and in that moment, the lights go out for Brock again. Paul Heyman, standing there like it's deja vu, hands the championship belt to Roman and nails Brock. Lashley is the new champion. Heyman walks out with Roman again. The fourth betrayal. In Wrestlemania 41, triple threat match, Roman Reigns vs Seth Rollins vs CM Punk. Roman was still the tribal chief, and right by his side is wise man Paul Heyman. The match was chaos. At the end, Punk hits a brutal GTS on Rollins. Roman spears on Punk. Rollins stomps Roman flat. All three men are down, and slowly Paul Heyman made a move. He slides a chair to Punk, shocking Roman. But suddenly, Paul strikes Punk down. Roman smiles with relief, thinking he is safe. But the moment doesn't last. Heyman turns and hits Roman too. As the crowd explodes, Paul Heyman walks over and pledges his royalty to Seth Rollins right there in the ring. And you're thinking, why Paul, why now? Well, Roman abandoned him after WrestleMania 40 when Solo Sikoa and the Tongans attacked. Roman did nothing, and Punk, he forgot Paul the second he left WWE. Paul Heyman betting on the future, and that future is Seth Rollins. Lesson learned. Paul Heyman is loyal to power, not people. The moment your spotlight dims, so does his support. Brock, Roman and Punk didn't lose his friendship, they just got outshined. Drop your comments. Which Paul Heyman betrayal shocked you the most?